Welcome, friends and family of Facebook, to my humble patio. Now, I've had a couple of you ask me, Steve, how do you do those stuffed burgers? They seem so hard, but they're not. They're very simple. But I'm getting ahead of myself. The first thing I would like to do to all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. You follow my directions here, and you make this burger, women will fall in love with you, and your kids they'll make statues in your honor. But no, seriously, here we go. We're gonna make two stuffed burgers today. We're gonna make a stuffed jalapeno burger. Oh, that's mine, that's mine. And then for those that don't like it so spicy, we're gonna make a stuffed mushroom and red onion burger. Now, first thing we need to do is get the red onion ready, because even in the jalapeno burger, I put a little bit of red onion in it. Now, first thing I do, cut both ends. Peel off that outside skin. There's really no flavor in that. You want to get right down into the heart of the onion. And this is important because you're going to slice it differently for the stuffed mushroom than you are for the stuffed jalapeno. And I'll explain that as we get to that. Oh, and real quick, I want to give a shout out to my namesake, Steve Franks in Brighouse, England. Steve, you need to get here. I got a pint of Cold Smithwick's waiting for you. So cross the pond, my man, cross the pond. We're waiting for you. All right. Got a house full of ladies. They can clean this up here later. So, we got the onion. And you half the onion. Now go ahead and give yourself a couple of slices here. For the stuffed jalapeno, you're gonna dice nice small pieces, because you do not want to take away from the flavor or from the spice. All you want to do is simply add a little bit of onion flavoring to it. So you want nice small pieces, nothing that's going to blow up in your mouth. So here's our diced onion. Now for the mushroom burger, I take a couple slices, but you're going to cut these big. You want some nice big chunks of red onion in there. That's for the mushroom. We're done with the onion. I have all the ingredients I need. We are about to embark on the most important part of this process, and that is making the patty. If you do not pay attention here, everything's ruined, okay? So go ahead and grab yourself a chunk of meat. Now, if you're health conscious, unlike me, you're gonna use a 92% lean, but you can't get a good all-American burger without using a good 80% lean burger. You want some fat in here, okay? You want some fat in this.
I can't move around. Maybe you can go on that side. Can you go like on this side? Can you?
My assistant, Hallie.
Because I can't move around to get it.
My assistant, Hallie, is gonna follow this. This is
honey.
the bottom part of the burger here. Now, you are gonna just flatten this right out, nice and thin. Okay, just like that. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make walls to that burger. You see that? You got a nice thin burger, and you're making walls. Now, you can go ahead and adjust the size of the burger to the size of your clientele that's gonna be eating. But once you have these walls here set all the way around, and you got a nice thin burger. Now, don't make it too thick, folks. You make it too thick on the bottom, it's not gonna cook right. You go ahead and get yourself some walls built up just like that. Now, you grab the good stuff, some cream cheese. You can grab the Philadelphia cream cheese, or you can use generic cream cheese. This part doesn't really matter. You're gonna take a slice like that, push it right off in the bottom of the burger. Take another slice like this, push it off in the bottom of the burger. So, I prefer the Pennsylvania Dutchman mushroom. You can use a fresh mushroom, but you're probably going to want to saute it first. If you use these Pennsylvania Dutchman mushrooms, there's no way that you need to saute. All right? So, load them right up on there, because if they like mushrooms, give them mushrooms. Now, remember, we cut the bigger slices of onion for the mushroom burger. Go ahead and break these up. Now, on both these burgers, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some Heinz Worcestershire sauce, or Worcestershire sauce, and all you're gonna do is just gonna give it a little dash, like that. So you have the bowl made there. Now you take a little less meat than you did the first time. You might have to add to it, but you thin that right out. And I'm telling you folks, thin it out, thin it out. I'm gonna grab another little chunk here. Some of this 80% ground beef. Thank God for cows. All right. Now, this is like, it's like you're putting them to sleep. You're putting a blanket right over them. See that? Nighty night, nighty night. Now here's the key. You don't want any of this leaking out during the cooking process. So you take and you pinch, and you pinch, and you pinch, and you pinch. Just like that, all the way around. You close all them gaps right up. So like I said, the key, thin on the bottom, thin on the top. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Really knead them edges together. Okay? Look at that. Now, you're gonna pick it up, just like this. Now, what you have created is about the perfect patty. One thing I use on my burgers is Lawry's seasoned salt. I give it a little dash, and then McCormick's hamburger seasoning. Give it a little bit of that on there. Now, you do not season the other side yet. You just put this one right to the side, and that is ready to go for somebody to really enjoy. Now I'm going to show you how to do a stuffed jalapeno burger. This is the one that makes my head swim. If I know on Tuesday that I'm going to have a stuffed burger on Friday, and it's going to be a stuffed jalapeno burger, oh man, it makes my week so long. So what do? We patty it out, get it nice and thin, nice and thin. And just like in China, we build the wall. We build the wall. Look at that. Just like with the stuffed mushroom burger, we need cheese. For a stuffed jalapeno burger, again, you can use fresh jalapenos. The problem is that they don't saute real well in there. So if you would like to saute them beforehand, you can do that. But I prefer using the Vlasic jalapeno hot. Oh yeah. Yeah, these are the ones that make you happy. They make your face smile, make your toes curl. Get some jalapenos in there. Now, if you remember, for the stuffed jalapeno, we dice these really fine. And that is because we do not want to take away from the taste of the jalapeno. We don't want the spice being taken away. We just want to kind of accent that flavor with that beautiful red onion. We are going to give it 2 little shots of Worcestershire sauce. And really, I don't know if this stuff is any good, but it says Frank's on it, so I love it. I don't know what to say. Give it a shake. Don't worry about getting messy, folks. If you're worried about getting messy, then this ain't the video to be watching. All right, cream cheese out of the way. Now, we make the blanket. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Now, we pinch and we pinch and we pinch and we pinch and we pinch. Turn it around. See that? Now, if I throw that on the grill, what's gonna happen? It's all gonna come right out. Tuck it back in and we pinch and we pinch and we pinch. And get in there, fella. You can't go home yet. Pinch and pinch and pinch and pinch. All right. Now, we take this, turn it over. Oh, it's almost ready. It is almost ready. Look at that. Look at that. You can't be a terrorist if you eat burgers like this. This is all American, okay? Now, we do a little bit of Lawry's seasoning right here. A little bit of McCormick's hamburger right here. And what you have now just done is you have created 2 pre-cooked stuffed burgers. Now, follow me to the grill. Okay, now the burgers are made, everything is ready. We need to get the grill going. Now for those of you out there who don't really grill and use propane grills, ignore this part. But what I do is I only use Kingsford, and I always cook. I always set my coals up on the far right of the grill. You want a cool spot to move your meat to. So let's get some coals. Now some people build a pyramid first. I don't. Get your charcoal exactly how you want it. And remember, once you put your charcoal lighter on, you light immediately. Don't let it sit. Now the beautiful thing about using charcoal compared to propane is that you can be out here working on the grill while the wife is inside making the potato salad. And she can't really call on you because you're tending to the charcoal. Propane, you just light it up and you're ready to go. I mean, come on guys. Think about that. Okay, so we will be back here in about 15 minutes ready to put the meat on the grill. And I would like to point out one other thing. If you see my grates, you'll see that I don't clean them after I grill. And people say, Steve, why don't you clean your grates? Well, I clean my utensils, but if you leave that on, when you cook meat, there's fat in the meat, so there's still fat on here. Now, when these get nice and hot and then I scrape them, they're nice and oily from the fat from the previous meat. And with us being carnivores, we love eating meat. So we will see you in a few minutes when the meat goes on the grill. All right, here we go. Burgers are about ready. We got the grill is quickly approaching 200 degrees. Now, like I told you, I do not clean my grates until they're heated up for the next cooking session. Now, you clean, and now you don't see the oil being rubbed all over that, but there's actual meat drippings that are just rubbing back and forth on that. Now that means your meat's not going to stick on there. It's going to give it a little more flavoring. And for those of you worried about, oh my gosh, what if the meat is bad? Number one, you have an immune system. Number two, this is going to be like over 300 degrees. Anyways, I'm going to clean this up here. Now we have a few, now look, you see my utensils are clean, just not my grates. We have a few of these burgers. These are not stuffed burgers. We're going to throw those on first. We got a little burger there. We got a little burger there. Well, there's another little burger that's not stuffed. These are sad burgers. I'm going to tell you something right now. The only way to have a happy burger is if you're stuffing something in the middle of it. And I don't care what it is. Just onion and mushroom, jalapenos. There's our stuffed burger. But even an unstuffed burger needs to be seasoned properly. And that is what we'll do with our what? McCormick's hamburger and our seasoned salt. Now again, for those of you cooking on a propane grill, shame on you. But it's fine. Each their own. Okay, now we are going to close this and we're going to let those sear, and we're going to turn them, but you're going to sear both sides and then you're going to move them to the cool side of the grill. Very important. You don't want to cook them too fast. You don't want to cook them too slow. But if you sear them, especially on both sides, you're going to keep a lot of the juices and the flavoring inside. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right. Now, the burgers for the kids have all been seared on both sides. We're going to turn them real quick. And then, like I explained earlier, we are going to move these to the cooler side of the grill. Now the beautiful thing about that is that you can get a burger that's cooked medium, which is fine for the kids, and you still have time to cook your stuffed burgers. So these burgers will go right here. Now comes the Picasso part of this, the beauty part of this. Okay. Now we have this right here. Now I would recommend, if you have a hard time remembering things, go ahead and put like one toothpick in this one for the stuffed mushroom, one in this one or two in this one for the stuffed jalapeno, and nothing in that one for just stuffed onion. But I have good memories, so. Stuffed mushroom and onion. Okay. There really should be like some beautiful classical music here, but we're just going to do this. Oh, it's on. This is stuffed onion and cream cheese for my daughter Hallie. She doesn't like the fungus mushrooms. I'll get it right in there. Now this right here, not that these aren't good, but this is a stuffed jalapeno burger with the Worcestershire sauce in there, and the jalapenos and the Frank's hot sauce. So I mean, this right here, this is my creation. Okay, if you watch the full video, you will probably see me doing things with this that you normally wouldn't do with a hamburger. But here we go. Okay, now get the seasonings back out. And McCormick should actually be paying me a stipend for this, but McCormick's hamburger seasoning, I really recommend it. It's very Now, again, especially with burgers, you really want to sear both sides and move them to the cool side and let them cook. I can't stress that enough. Now, here's where it's important on these stuffed burgers that you really pinch those edges together real well, so you're not losing any of your mushrooms or your onions or your jalapenos out the sides or the cream cheese, because as these cook, the cream cheese will melt. You don't want that coming out the sides. Okay, so we will be right back. Now is a good time to hang out with the family, have fun, enjoy a nice beverage. You know what? Seriously, I'll be right back. All right. Now, as you see, the stuffed burgers have been seared on one side and turned. Now, nothing is leaking out of them. Oh, look at that. And look at this. Now, what I would recommend, the reason we're leaving this onion burger, stuffed onion burger in the middle, we want that nice and well done for our daughter. My wife and I, however, we like ours a good medium. Okay. Obviously, on hamburger, you don't want it to be medium rare. Well, actually, I do, but the girls don't. So, you got your heat source here. So, what I usually do with these burgers that aren't stuffed is I'll build a line of defense, so to speak, with these burgers here. Now we are getting so close to moving these stuffed burgers off to the side, and then soon we will do our cheese selection. But right now, you see we have the stuffed burgers, which look so much prettier than these burgers. But you know, it's nothing against you guys, okay? Nothing against you guys. These guys like it. But the stuffed burgers, I'm telling you, this is a beautiful thing. And if you do it like this, it's easy, it's simple, and they're just really, they're to die for. I mean, don't die for them, but they are to die for. We'll be right back. All right.
What?
We are getting extremely close to cheese selection. These burgers are actually done. We're going to move those to the side. And if I'm going with the stuffed mushroom and onion, usually I'll put a piece of Swiss and a piece of American, with the Swiss being on the bottom. And you diamond those just like that. Now, my daughter Hallie, she's going to go with no cheese. She likes the cream cheese. She's not a big Swiss cheese fan. She's not a big American cheese fan. So that all works. If you happen to have any pepper jack, that's a very good cheese to put on the stuffed jalapeno. So we're good there. Now, we have one of our kids, Remy. She likes the Swiss cheese. Then we got American for Madison and Maya. Now, I'm going to close this up again, but I'm going to have you hang out here just for a minute. Now, it's very important to keep in mind, do you want your burger medium? Do you want a medium well? Do you want a medium rare? That is what is huge about doing your coals on one side of the grill. If you want your burger medium well, you sear it on both sides and then you slide it over, okay? Now, when you slide it over, it can sit, and that's how it gets to medium well without losing all the juices and the flavor it has inside. Now, you see I have the cheese are on the burgers that need cheese, and I shut the lid. That's going to make the cheese melt a little bit quicker. Now, I'm going to wait just a few moments, and these are going to be ready to come off the grill. Everybody's excited, and I do mean everybody. Let's take a peek. Oh, look at that. Getting close. It is really getting close. As a matter of fact, what we're going to do is we're going to slide the jalapeno burger to the side. We're going to slide the mushroom and onion burger to the side. We're going to slide the onion burger to the side. We're going to close it back up. There is no reason to take that burger off the grill until that cheese is really melted onto the burger. Okay? Now, we cooked this at approximately 250 degrees, and I have no idea how long it took. It's all by judging. And again, if you're using a propane grill, I can't help you. Figure that part out yourself. I don't use propane. I use charcoal. What's up, Steve? English Franks. Love you, bro. And again, like I told you, I have a pint of cold Smithix waiting right here for you. Get across the pond. Come see us. But I think we're getting pretty close. What do you think, Kelly? Should I pop this grill again?
You should pop it.
Oh, I think we're ready. See, now this is a perfect cheese melting. Right here, when you can actually, when the cheese is melted, you can see the texture of the burger underneath. That's perfect. So this burger is done. These two burgers that aren't stuffed and have no cheese, they're also done. This burger is really, really close. That one's not so close. That one's actually done, but we're going to slide it to the side here. This one, with Swiss, you're not going to see the texture like you are going to on American. But there we go. And that one's very close too, but we're going to shut it up again. What a beautiful day. Did I say Happy Father's Day? If I didn't, Happy Father's Day. It's a beautiful day. I have 4 beautiful daughters, and they love me. Well, okay. They might not love me, but they do like me. Trust me. Okay. This one is now ready. I'm going to slide this. Now, you don't want to put that burger on top of a burger with cheese, but you can put the burger with cheese on top of the burger with no cheese. The stuffed onion burger, I'm just going to make sure that that's ready for my baby. That one's close. This one's not. Find a hot spot on the grill. I'm telling you, it won't be long, and you will soon see the beauty of a stuffed burger. And you see how nothing came out the sides. Now you go back to when you're making the patty. Thin on the bottom, thin on the top. Really pinch those sides together. When you pinch them together, flip it over and just kind of finish molding it. I mean, you're sculpting at that point. Okay, you're not throwing a big ball of red meat on the grill. I mean, you have to take the patty in part is the most important part of the whole grilling process. Oh, look at this. Okay, we now have that right there is perfect Swiss. That's getting perfect. That one's not. We'll give it a little bit more heat. We'll give that a little bit more heat too. Our 3 stuffed burgers are still on the grill. Wonder when they're going to get eaten. So a rabbi and a priest walk into a bar. And, oh, hold on. That's ready. That is ready right there. Now, when we go in, I'll show you. Some people, they love the stuffed burger so much they don't like to put nothing on it. Just a bun slapped around that. But you can slice up some tomato, some lettuce, some raw onion, which I would not do the raw onion because you already got the onion inside the stuffed burger, and it kind of takes away from the cooked onion. So I think we're getting ready to do this. And again, this right here is the masterpiece. This is the stuffed jalapeno burger. So this one we're saving for last, but here it comes. It's off the grill. Pretty soon, you get to see the dance. All right.